already know the importance of these games. These are official games that we're playing, and we don't have many games before the World Cup to prepare as a team. So it's a great opportunity for us as a team to come together and show what we can do against a strong team like Jamaica.
And Brandon Vazquez was kind enough to make some time for us right here on Morning Footy, and we're delighted to welcome him in now. Brandon, it's so good to see you. You have been a regular on Morning Footy, but it's been a minute since you've been on. Are you ignoring us? What's the deal?
No, I'll do this every week if you want me to, but yeah, I miss being on here. How are you guys?
We're fantastic. Hey, I like you've got like a new hairdo going.
We've got a little mustache, little goatee.
It's facial hair, you know.
It's like you're all grown up.
Thought I'd try something new.
Oh my gosh! Well, you look fantastic. Tell us how the vibes are in camp right now.
Yeah, it's great. Everyone's excited. You know, the vibes are high. So I think I just flew in last night, so I think the session today is going to be great. You know, in preparation for this game. Yeah, we're ready to roll.
Brandon, we talked a lot about the last camp and the failures for a lot of players to impress. You came in against Mexico, and I thought you really added something to the squad. What were the conversations with Pochettino before and after that performance? Because it feels like you're one of those guys that is on a rocket ship to get more opportunities and then to add some value to the U.S. men's national team.
Yeah, before the game, we all knew the kind of intensity that was going to be needed to get into this match, and the hunger to win. We didn't think it was there, and after the game, that was communicated, and the aggressiveness on our part, we need to improve on. So it was that was what was communicated after. So I saw that from the outside of the field as well. When I was warming up, I could tell when I needed to come in, I needed to go in, throw my body around. Show these guys that they can't just push us around. This is not the type of team we are. So yeah, pretty much.
Brandon, how good does it feel to kind of be back in the mix? Because prior to Pochettino arriving, you hadn't been called into a camp since 2023, the Gold Cup. But now this is 2 in a row for you. What's it like, and how big of an opportunity is this for you?
It's a huge opportunity. Just being here, being on this list of players, it's an incredible privilege. So I can't take that for granted. I just got to work as hard as I can to earn a spot here and show the coach what I can do.
So, Brandon, at the striker position, there's been a lot of injuries, right? Balogun, Haji Wright, Josh Sargent. And you had this opportunity against Mexico. You took it. So now heading into this game against Jamaica, which you've scored against in that Gold Cup in 2023 as a substitute, has Pochettino talked about this opportunity for you and how he might use you?
Not yet. Like I said, I just got in last night. I've only had enough time to pretty much catch dinner and get ready for training this morning. But I'm sure we'll have that conversation today. And, I already know the importance of these games. These are official games that we're playing, and we don't have many games before the World Cup to prepare as a team. So it's a great opportunity for us as a team to come together and show what we can do against a strong team like Jamaica.
So where do you think they can hurt you? We had this conversation earlier in the show. What makes Jamaica a dangerous opponent?
It's an aggressive, physical, fast team. They've got a lot of Premier League players with a new coach, and we think we know exactly what to expect of them. We've played against them many times, and they're always close games. So I think we're on the right page to take this game and be ready for it.
Brandon, we talked about it on one of your many morning footy appearances in the past about your move to Monterrey from Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. How would you assess that move now? Is it what you wanted it to be or hoped it would be?
Yeah, I'm going to Monterrey. I think after spending time in Atlanta and Cincinnati, it was the next step, the next challenge for me, and I wanted to keep growing as a player and keep growing as a person and take on these challenges. I think going to the league, I was a bit surprised of how tactically organized and disciplined these teams were. And the physicality of the play, as a forward, you have to be prepared for the physical play of the defenders. The rest let the players play pretty much. So you have to be quick on your feet. You have to be ready to match the physicality there with more physicality, but also brains, like movements in the box and being able to pretty much keep some space between you and the defenders. So it's been a good learning experience. It's been a good learning period. So I just keep looking forward to keep growing.
Okay, so you mentioned this learning experience. I want you to kind of give yourself a grade. How do you think you yourself have adapted to all those changes that you just talked about?
That's a hard one because I feel like I keep I'm still growing as a player there. I'm still learning. We've had a new coach come in recently, so we're trying to prepare for playoffs at this point. And I think as a player, there's always space to grow. And as a person, as a player, I am never satisfied with my play. So I'm always looking to just keep improving from here.
Hey, well, you touched on it there as growing as a person. You're a father. Me and Suze have noticed all the Instagram love of the family, of being a father. How has that helped you on the pitch?
It's a great motivation, before games, being able to FaceTime the family and see the little one. It just makes me happy. It motivates me. It pushes me to get better and better every single day. And, it's honestly incredible. So yeah, it's pure bliss from that side of the career.
No, it's awesome to see you embrace that role so well. And I'm curious about just life in Monterrey and what that looks like, because I've never been. I've heard it's an incredible place to be, very beautiful. What is life like living in Mexico? What's the best part about it?
The food. The food down there is unbelievable. But the city's great. It's beautiful. The whole city's surrounded by mountains. Our stadium is unbelievable. Our training ground is great. We have everything down there. The fans are also so wild. It's the support we get. It's so crazy. So honestly, everything down there has been really good. The club, the city, the fans, you couldn't ask for more, really. Which
leads me to this question, Brandon. You talked about the fans, how loud it is. You've been in the Benz. Atlanta United, the fans bring it, especially when it's fully packed. The hell is real derby, right? Columbus, Cincinnati, you are part of really establishing what that rivalry is. Monterrey Tigres, that's a whole nother beast. Ooh. Compare the rivalries in MLS that you've been a part of, that you've seen, the packed stadiums, to what you experience now with Monterrey Tigres.
The Monterrey Tigres rivalry is insane. It's like one of those things you see out of a movie. Like pulling up to the Clásico games is just fireworks and flares and smoke everywhere outside the stadium. It's unbelievable, and being able to play in those games, it's also crazy. It gets heated. And like I say, let the players play. So there's a lot that goes on in those games, and it gets exciting.
Brandon, before we let you go, I have a quick question. I read that you grew up in a household of Chivas fans. Is that true?
Yeah.
So okay, are they still Chivas fans? What's going on there?
So my mom's side of the family is from Guadalajara, and my whole dad's side of the family now lives in Guadalajara. So I grew up in a household where my family was Chivas supporters.
Have they wavered?
Do they rock? Yeah. Do they rock the Monterrey jerseys or what?
Oh, absolutely. Wherever I'm at, they're all in on that.
Good family, good peeps. Well, Brandon, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Don't be a stranger. It's always so great to catch up with you, and good luck the rest of the way.